To begin this session, I invite you to imagine a peaceful beach, a place where time feels suspended. You're here, comfortably settled, watching and listening to the gentle ebb and flow of the waves. Each movement of the water brings a fresh breath, an air filled with serenity. The waves come in, then retreat, as if they were carrying away everything you no longer need. Perhaps the tensions stored in your body, or the repetitive thoughts looping in your mind. In this moment you've given yourself, a part of you might take the opportunity to recharge, to find peace. Maybe you can already feel the texture of the sand beneath your feet, soft yet grainy, gently supporting your body. You're free to settle wherever feels best for you. Let the rhythm of the waves guide you. And for this, you don't need to do anything in particular, nothing to prove. Just be here in this moment, which is entirely yours. Sometimes it's enough to simply go with the natural flow, like the waves gently shaping the shoreline. You can allow yourself to be shaped by this moment, opening to a sense of lightness and calm. And as this happens, I'd like to share with you a story. This is a story of a shell. Not just any shell. This shell, found by a child walking along the same beach, seemed quite ordinary at first. But as a child picked it up, he noticed an opening so unique that he felt compelled to hold it to his ear. When he did, he heard a very distinct whisper. Not the sound of the sea or the wind. No, it was like a soft voice telling a story. An ancient story, etched into every fold of the shell. I don't know if that voice came from the child's imagination or if it was a fleeting dream. But the voice said this: just like me, you carry memories within you. Some are gentle, like the waves. Others heavy, like rocks. But did you know that just as the wind smoothes sharp edges, you have the power to let these memories transform? The child closed his eyes, letting these words resonate deep within. Each word seemed to echo something profound inside him, something he hadn't even realized he carried. And perhaps you too can begin to feel that power, the power to transform buried emotions, to let them find peace, like the waves sculpting the sand. At this moment, imagine that every emotion you carry is finding its rightful place. The ones that weigh you down are carried gently away by the tide, one after another. Each wave brings a sense of relief, a sense of release, a sense of lightness. You might even see, somewhere on this beach, a small boat waiting to hold everything you no longer wish to keep. You can place into it whatever feels heavy, perhaps anger, rejection, grief, helplessness, sadness, guilt, or something else entirely. And when you're ready, the boat will drift away, carried by the waves. And as you watch it disappear over the horizon, take a moment to choose which emotions you want to release, whether they are tied to your personal story or whether they resonate with the ones I've shared here. Let them go while listening to the story that follows. The next story begins with an image your mind might offer you. A notebook lying on the sand right in front of you. This notebook is special. Its pages are already filled with the events you've experienced. As you flip through it, you might recognize certain chapters, maybe even come across a few passages you'd forgotten. Beside the notebook is a pen. It's an ordinary pen, but it holds a magical power if you choose to give it one. The power to write or rewrite anything you wish. Perhaps there are passages you'd like to transform, words you'd like to soften, or pages you're ready to close for good. This notebook is here for that. And as you take this time to adjust, imagine, or simply observe, know that each action helps you reconnect with your inner flow. Some experiences, particularly challenging ones, can leave behind discomfort. Sessions like this can help you process those discomforts. Perhaps it's time to place into the sand anything that allows your inner resources to unfold, guiding you towards smooth, comfortable digestion of these experiences. A process that brings peace, serenity, freedom, and lightness. Because everything in this session is an invitation to reconnect with your sense of well-being, to rediscover the lightness and simplicity that comes after letting go of what weighed you down. Maybe you can already feel a sense of ease settling into your body, a soft sensation taking root in that vital place, your gut, that is sometimes referred as our second brain. Take the time to let your unconscious mind activate all the changes needed to move into this direction. And as this happens, you might begin to imagine what comes next, what lies ahead after you've set all of this down. You can move forward feeling lighter. Take time to notice how you can team up with your body, aligning together to reach this goal of well-being. And sometimes, simply acknowledging what you're carrying is enough to let some of it go. Like the waves erasing footprints in the sand. You might feel those emotions transforming, dissipating, and making room for something fresh, something restorative. When you're ready, you may take a moment to thank your body, this silent ally that's always there for you. Thank you, mind, for opening these doors today, for organizing, sorting, and letting go of certain emotions. Perhaps the ones that were stuck, caught between loyalties, unable to move. Thank every part of yourself that made this possible, that helped highlight what needed to be addressed. And thank yourself for what will now unfold and transform. And when you're ready to fully embrace these changes in your reality, simply return to the here and now, gently and calmly. Now, slowly, at your own pace, begin to come back to the present moment. Feel your body, every part of you reunited and aligned, ready to embrace this day or evening with a new sense of lightness. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes softly